All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We got some more Pioneer for you, and we got a real spicy one. This was actually a list that was submitted to me on my stream. I do a show on my stream called Your Deck Live, where viewers submit decks to me, with a donation, of course, and then I play their decks, give them feedback, and then I help rebuild their deck at the end. It's a fun way, to get kind of involved with the viewers, and they get to see their ideas in the stream and kind of hear my thought process and how to fix them. That's all well and good. But every once in a while, something really good comes across my desk, and this is it. So, Pretty Lights fam, a viewer of my stream, submitted a very similar version of his deck. I've changed a few cards. We did a Your Deck Live episode, easily 5-0'd, and the deck just seems awesome. I've been trying to find a good Glorybringer deck for a while now in Pioneer. I think Glorybringer is very well positioned. And, of course, Oko is fantastic. I think Heart of Kiran is awesome. Obviously, the Llanowar Elf Once Upon a Time kind of package is great. And we've got just quite the whopper here. It's just a pile of insanely good Magic cards. And it kind of covers most of what the field is. Cards like Heart of Kiran and Glorybringer and Questing Beast are phenomenal against the Field of the Dead decks because they have flying. They can come over the top and win like that. Cards like Wicked Wolf, Glorybringer, Bonecrusher Giant, phenomenal against the creature decks. Just tons of great rate removal. Pioneer is a very tempo-based format. It's very much about getting on the board, getting ahead, and kind of snowballing. There aren't a lot of great catch-up cards in the format. Even a card like Supreme Verdict struggles against a board of Heart of Kiran, Oko, Wicked Wolf with the Food, haste creatures, and so on and so forth. So Pioneer's a very on-the-board format. It's by getting on the board, getting an advantage, and then kind of rolling it along. And this deck does that exceedingly well. Tempo is the name of the game. And cards like Heart of Kiran, 2-mana, 4/4, Sarah Angel, basically. Wicked Wolf comes into play, kills a creature. Chandra comes into play, kills a creature. Oko comes into play, nullifies a creature, or makes a creature. And of course, Glorybringer, being one of the best ones, comes into play, kills a creature, attacks your opponent, pressures planeswalkers, and then is still there to do it all again. And this deck just does that really, really well. So we have mana acceleration in 4 effective Llanowar Elves, 4 Gilded Goose, and 4 Once Upon a Time to Find Them. Not exactly sure how many Llanowar Elves we're going to play. Right now we're playing 4, but we could be playing as many as 8. 2-drop basically are Heart of Kiran and Bonecrusher Giant. So we're trying to definitely jump from 1 to 3. We get Bonecrusher Giant, which is great as a removal spell and a creature. We get Oko, is just obviously out of this world good. Just a very stupid Magic card, realistically. Plays phenomenally with Heart of Kiran. You get to a lot of questions like, well, how is this deck going to beat a Smuggler's Copter? Oh, Oko. How is this deck going to beat Kalitas? Oko. How is this deck going to beat Lyra Dawnbringer? Oko. How's this deck? And just goes on and on and on. Oko is just so good at answering basically everything. We outclass 3/3s very easily, and of course make our own. We've got Chandra, very, very powerful tempo planeswalker. If you can get to a point where you play Chandra, kill something, have an empty board, phenomenal. Questing Beast, phenomenal, just super powerful card. That's also great against zombie tokens from Field of the Dead. Wicked Wolf, it's kind of weird how the Gilded Goose, Once Upon a Time, Oko, Wicked Wolf package that was so good in Standard and got multiple cards banned is also very good in Pioneer too. So kind of adding that engine onto a lot of really good red cards and just letting it ride. It's like it's just all power. Stubborn Denial gives us some interaction in the kind of unfair matchups or control matchups, countering Hour of Promise, Sphinx Revelation, things like that. Very often the Ferocious will be on between Heart of Kiran, Bonecrusher Giant, Questing Beast, Glorybringer, etc., etc. And then the Royal Scions is pretty good too. This card also plays phenomenal with Heart of Kiran. Can do a little looting, can pump our creatures up, give it trample, things like that. Good card as well. Mana base it's good. It's not great. Once Upon a Time does help a lot. We're a little light on red sources and blue sources. For double red here and blue, but Once Upon a Time helps a lot. Gilded Goose helps a lot as well. And this deck just really, really impressed me. Just a tempo powerhouse. And sideboard, we get few more counter spells, Disdainful Stroke and Stubborn Denial. Give this deck an edge over like Gruul aggro, something a little more straightforward. I like the one Chandra, kind of just a Miser's copy for control matchups. I imagine this card helps your blue-white matchup a lot. Ferocidon is your card against Field of the Dead decks. This is one of the best cards against them. Makes it very hard for them to field. They can't gain life off Sanctuary Revelation or gain lands. And just good against control decks in general, stopping life gain, things like that. 2 roasts, 2 abrades, extra removal spells, 2 magma sprays. Just a lot of good removal, honestly. Kills Smuggler's Copter, kills Scrappy Scrounger. Roast can kill the larger creatures like Kalitas, Steel Leaf Champion, things like that. Lovestruck Beast. So, nice smattering of removal, all kind of complementing our Oko package to start. And then a couple Scavenging Ooze for grindy matchups and for graveyard stuff. And then 1 Revelry. Didn't want to play too many of these, but it gives you kind of an out to enchantments and things like that. And yeah, but that's just super impressive. I'm just pretty stoked. I'm recording this on Friday evening. I'll be playing the Magic Online PTQ tomorrow with this deck, and just super impressed. So we're going to jump right in battle and see how it goes here. But first, a message from our sponsors, CoolStuffInc.com.
This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. To learn more about this deck, click the link in the video's description below to read Jim's article.
Alright, let's go for match 1 here. Win the die roll, good start. Turn 2 Oko, not much else, but I think it's pretty hard to turn down turn 2 Oko here, so we're going to keep. Definitely, if they Thoughtseize us or somehow have an answer to Oko, things could get a little ugly, but let's roll. Always lead on the OG, alright? If I see you playing Elvish Mystic before you play a Llanowar Elf, I'm going to get upset. It's as simple as that. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Thank God, no Thoughtseize there. Sand falls apart pretty quick to a Thoughtseize. Alright, so we have Oko. And they have like Murderous Rider and stuff in their deck, but as long as we get at least a 3/3 out of the Oko, I think we're okay with it. We do need to draw some gas. We are currently gasless. We kept the 4-lander, drew a land, not good. Scroungers, fine. If they attack Oko or not here, will be a big tell if they have Murderous Rider or not. They do attack Oko, so sounds like a Murderous Rider. And we've drawn another land. That is not good. So we'll food up here. And just say go. I mean, we have good blocks on their creatures. I don't mind trading a food for a Scrounger, even if it might die later. Another Scrounger's fun. We have the ground mostly locked up here. We're scared of the cards Rankle, Murderous Rider, and Copter if they find one, and then we can just make it into an Elk. So, alright. Kind of weird they would play this first, honestly. Because now I'm much happier blocking the Bloodsoaked Champion. Even though it's going to go to the graveyard, they can't get it back this turn, so it's fine. Like, it's certainly coming back, but our Llanowar Elves are close to worthless at the moment, so Knight is good. The Goose. The Goose is loose. Pretty fine goosing here and making the new food a 3/3. They are, these are obviously recursive threats, so it's not like they're going to run out of things to do. Alright, so no Rankle is excellent. Let's see how they attack here. Both at Oko again. think we're definitely killing the Scrounger. Question is, do you want to chump the Knight or let them pump and deal 4 to Oko? I think dealing 4 to Oko is fine. And they also will not be able to get back their stuff. They just played a Swamp, so if they pump with Knight, they can't do much else with their turn. I think this is fine. Alright, so they're not going to pump. So excellent. So Oko on 5 is great. Night Market Lookout. Night Market Lookout. Okay. Another Scrounger. I would like to draw a spell. This game has literally been Oko by itself, holding off an entire army. And they have 0 cards left. As long as I don't draw a Rankle or Smuggler's Copter, their creatures are not amazing. Oh, look, another land. All right, well, we are going to make a food and then make it a 3/3 and then just keep on playing lands, I guess. And they can obviously keep returning these, and that's not ideal for us, but we can't play Magic till we draw a spell. Ooh. They're getting frisky. So I think we're pretty happy blocking a 1/1 and just chump blocking the Knight. Now that they have a... Actually, maybe we just chump block the 3/2. They can pump this and deal 1 extra point to Oko, but they'll have to use all their mana. And then if they use all their mana, they're not bringing back Bloodsoak Champion or Scrounger. I think I actually like that better. Oko will take 1 more point, but we waste their entire turn and make next turn better. So, and we're also going to be going into our turn with another 3/3, which is pretty huge. So now you can make another 3/3 with Oko, and they draw land, and they are going to not get Bloodsoak Champion back. They're going to get back a Scrounger instead. Oh look, another land. Okay. This game is preposterous, by the way. The fact that we have drawn 1 relevant spell, and it's turn 6, and we are like almost winning the game is insane. I don't know what they were thinking. Just couldn't even tell you. Could not even tell you. Although we're probably we're gonna lose Oko this turn. The war will eventually be won. But considering that we've killed multiple creatures, made them spend multiple mana, and are still going to end up with 2 3/3s on top of that, I don't know if we can really complain. Alright, so everything's going in Oko. So, Oko's over. It's fine. This is the end. We come out of the other side of Oko with 2 3/3s, and we've gained about 50 life. So we've been attacking Oko the entire time. Double Knight. Alright. I would still like to draw a spell. Good start. Good start. They chose not to bring back Bloodsoak Champion. That's interesting. And they're not bringing back Scrounger either. I have no idea what they're doing. And they're leaving back 1 Knight. 3/6. I mean, Knight of Ebon Legion is really good. We could double block and then kill it, but we'd be trading 2 for 1. If they hit us for 4, then the both Knights get pumped, which is kind of scary. If we block both Scroungers, they can still pump and deal 4 to us. I don't think I want to block with Gilded Goose. I mean, trading for the Scroungers also feels bad. Taking 10 also feels bad. It's just hard to play Magic and you don't have spells. I guess we're just killing the Bloodsoak. I mean, the Scroungers. You can't block with Goose. Goose is just 3 life a turn. Pump. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll cast cast the Smuggler's Copter. We'll get Stubborn Denial. No. All right. I mean, still need to draw a spell. That's a spell. It's a spell. It's not ideal, but it's not bad either. Doesn't feel good that we're probably going to be trading Questing Beast for a Knight of Ebon Legion, but I mean, blocking Scrounger, like, they just get it back. They pump one of these. We take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these get bigger again. The only way to keep them from getting bigger is to block with Gilded Goose, which, again, I don't think is really smart, given that it's our only actual spell or card in play. I think we just block this and take 1,000,000. Wow. Alright. They're not pumping. Interesting. He'll push the Questing Beast. Or nah. This is kind of the benefit of his deck, is that each card is so individually powerful that we can kind of like roll along here. Jeez. Like, they've cast probably 24 spells this game, and we have cast many less than that, and we are still very much in the game. That was a pretty good draw. We get to kill one of these knights. Leave ourselves with a tapped 4/4. If the beast trades with the other knight, and the wolf beats everything else in combat, I think we're in decent shape here. We are, obviously, if they draw a removal spell of some kind, we're in big trouble, but again, given that we've drawn 8 lands and now 3 relevant spells, not too shabby. So, target this. Sack of food. We have a 4/4 indestructible. And they're going to concede. I don't think we've won this game yet, but that's an interesting time to choose to concede. I mean, they have many good draws here. If they just draw a removal spell, because this taps the wolf, so they just untap and draw Murderous Rider, which kill my Questing Beast and attack for a bajillion. But I'm not going to complain. You're drawing some good ones, I guess. All right. Very, very strange game of Magic. And someone should mail that game to R&D and explain to them that's why Oko should be unprinted. All right, so Chandra's gone. I don't think it's a Scions matchup either. I don't think Denial's very good either. So let's cut out the kind of more conditionally cards. Bring in Spray, Abrade, and Roast. And I want the Oozes too. I don't think Questing Beast is great. Sizing-wise, it's pretty good, in that it's a 4/4 and a world of 3/2s. But I just don't think we need it. I guess Heart of Kiran's actually pretty awkward, too. You know what? Actually, let's cut 2 Heart of Kirans. Heart of Kiran is very soft to Fatal Push, and can be a little awkward to crew at times. And I'd rather just... Now we're bringing in removals, and we're removing ways to crew Heart of Kiran and bringing in removal. And I think that just kind of going down to 1 Heart of Kiran makes more sense. So let's do this. Do you want Revelry? I don't... Right now we only have 2 straight up answers to Copter and Abrade. Of course, you can also Oko it. Yeah, let's try No Hearts, actually. Let's bring the 1 Revelry. Revelry can also hit Scrounger, too. Obviously, hitting Copter is much more important, but not sure about the Revelry. Certainly, I'm not as flexible as a card like Abrade, but still definitely in the somewhat preliminary stages of his deck. I'm not exactly sure about every card. If we had a red source, I think we can keep this with 2 Bonecrushers and a Roast, but as it stands, we can't cast the spell, so we'll mulligan. It's certainly better. Alright, we'll ship a Goose. Don't need that many geese. Perfect mana. Turn 2 Oko. Oko is certainly a demoralizing card to play against. Like, no doubt in my mind that Oko single-handedly won that first game for us in almost comical fashion. It soaked up probably between 15 and 20 damage. It made a bunch of 3/3s. Alright, we love this right here. We love this Fatal Push on the Gilded Goose because we still have a food. It wasted their turn, and now you get to just keep playing, and now we're going to just stomp this. And just play an Oko on turn 3. Bonecrusher still hanging out. Thoughtseize. Bring it on. You got 2 of those? Smuggler's Copter. Alright. Pretty sure we just Oko the Copter. There only have 2 cards left, so if they're a little flooded at all, we're removing their ability to loot. Looting gives them value too if they discard Scroungers or things like that. Speak of the devil. Breeding Pool. Okay. So let's just make our food into a 3/3, cast Bonecrusher Giant. We're not thrilled to trade with Scrappy Scrounger, but it's not the end of the world as long as Oko's still alive. And I think I would rather chump block. Oh, shoot. Hit the wrong button. I meant to play Llanowar Elves. Hopefully we won't get punished by it. The question was, do you play Llanowar Elves or Gilded Goose? So we're probably going to chump block, is what I was going to say, but I hit the wrong button. So, c'est la vie. Castle Locthwain's very good. Luckily, we're also pretty good at turning the corner, so... Okay. I'm pretty happy just double trading here. Keep Oko alive. Make more 3/3s next turn. We get Gilded Goose online. They can return the Scrounger. It is mana intensive. Takes mana off their Locthwain. Magma Spray is nice. So just keep making Elk. Get Spray for the Scrounger. We'll see if they Castle or Scrounger here. They're gonna Scrounger. And then we can wait. There's no reason to kill it yet. If they want to kill their own creature, I'm pretty happy with that, so. Fire up the Mutavault. That's pretty aggressive, honestly. Mutavault doesn't really have any good attacks here. I don't really know what they're going for it. All right, well, I question the wisdom of this choice. We just right, which is obviously I don't know we did that. We clearly didn't have it last turn, so obviously a fortunate draw on our part, but all right, they're just gonna concede. Okay. You want to win matches of Magic? Play Oko Thief of Crowns. I know it's not the most fun card. It can be frustrating to play against, but when you're playing in a tournament where you need to win, Oko does a pretty good job of that. So there we go. It's a pretty awkward hand. It's certainly not great, but it's theoretically turn 3 Glorybringer. I think we're gonna keep. The Goose is pretty good in this deck, honestly. The ability to kind of like accelerate early, fix your mana, but then also be like a source of food for your food things and a source of life is pretty nice. So the Goose is loose. We are gonna lead on Elvish Mystic though. I think Elvish Mystic is it's a better mana source. Goose is better later in the game, coincidentally. So our Crags are tapped right now. That's fine. We should play tap land on a Goose next turn. Elf also attacks too, so. Stubby D. What does that change? We would put it face up on the table if we were to try and leave it up this turn. And we also want to play a tap land, so if we have Glorybringer next turn, we're just going to leave it. We don't know what they're playing either, so I don't even know if it's good or not, or when it'll be good. It'll probably be reasonable, but I mean, we can just wait on it. And allow ourselves the ability to cast a turn 3 Glorybringer if necessary. Well, I imagine they cast like Sting in the Ice here or something. Stomp. That'd have been a pretty good card to Summer Denial, but that's fine. Wicked Wolf. Alright, so we're going to play Spirebluff untap right now because we can. And we're not going to play Wicked Wolf. Should leave up food plus Stubborn Denial. Looks like they're playing the Emerge deck. Kiora, Behemoth, Beckoner. So yeah, this is like the Emerge deck. Totally cool stubbing that. Stubborn Denial isn't currently on, so I mean, I'm still not playing a wolf without a food outlet, so just say go. Our hand is very good. The Royal Scions. We might be willing to pop in the old Glorybringer here. There's certainly a Heart of Kiran deck as well. Discarded Bonecrusher Giant. All right. Interesting. I guess we just shock, so we don't gotta waste the food. We can attack this for a bunch. Can't imagine they have many ways to actually kill Glorybringer, honestly, if there just is it. And I think we actually just attack them with Llanowar Elf. I don't think putting Royal Scions to 1 is appreciably better than putting it to 2, because the Glorybringer is just going to kill it next turn anyway. So let's attack them, and then the Royal Scions, and of course not exerting. Part of the reason why I think Glorybringer is so good in this format is because it's so hard to kill. You can't shock it, can't lightning strike it, can't fatal push it, can't abrupt decay it. It's just a house. And there are, even if there are cards that are actually cards that do actually kill it, it's always getting that first shot in. So it's always going to be like a super Searing Blaze that eats a removal spell later, and that's just phenomenal. Like if you Oko my Glorybringer, still kills your creature, still attacked you for 4, you know? Royal Scions. +1 to loot. +1 to give a creature +2/+0 trample first strike. They discarded a Glorybringer. It is non-dragon, right? So your Glorybringer cannot kill their Glorybringer. And there's a Bonecrusher Giant. Okay. So, kind of interesting. Our own Heart of Kiran. Very interesting. So, it is going to be very difficult to actually kill anything here. Without losing our Glorybringer. I think we just want to attack with Glorybringer. Then our wolf is bad, though. So we Glorybringer, and we kill the Bonecrusher, and we trade Glorybringer with Heart of Kiran. And then our wolf has nothing to fight. We can Wicked Wolf just fight the Bonecrusher Giant, and then probably just say go. Because we don't want to trade Glorybringer. We want to get that 2-for-1 out of Glorybringer if we're going to trade with the Heart of Kiran. We should also get to play our own Heart of Kiran. See, I think we're just gonna wolf here, kill Bonecrusher Giant, and play Heart of Kiran. This wolf is gonna be very hard to kill too. So let it die with no crew, which makes sense because then I could Glorybringer it. Just gonna play our own Heart of Kiran. I think we're just gonna say go. We can always use our Heart of Kiran to attack their Royal Scions next turn, or our Wicked Wolf. And the wolf is just like a monster right now. The wolf is just unstoppable. Alright, they are crewing. And they are pumping. First strike and trample. It's fine. Rekindling Phoenix. Okay. It's a card I was talking about that I liked. It's pretty good, honestly. We don't really have a good answer to that one at the moment. We would require a double shot of something. As I was saying, I think the card's very good right now. I think I would like to kill the Royal Scions, though. Even if it costs us the Heart of Kiran. I might actually just crew Heart of Kiran with Glorybringer. I don't think exerting on the Rekindling Phoenix is a good play. They just get it back. Yeah, we'll save an exert for future times. So let's just crew. And if they want to lose their Heart of Kiran here, I'm fine with that. We have a good amount of life to work with, so I'm not really interested in racing. Okay. So we're trading Heart of Kiran for Royal Scions. I'm okay with that. The Heart is currently a little awkward on our side of the board because we don't really have any good ways to crew it. And we can pop a clue here. Is there a reason to want this extra mana in play? 2/2/2. No, not really. Good spot for Scavenging Ooze. Certainly a lot of incidental graveyard stuff that Ooze can kind of pick up on, which is cool. Alright, that's a magic card, I guess. It's kind of weird. They have so far cast 0 spells. Just a 4/5 indestructible. It is hard to kill. It does line up well with Glorybringer. So our opponent's definitely on the same page as us, you know? We're going to chill and sit back and relax. I don't really mind that. I mean, Wolf can't really get in because it just blocks. It gets blocked by Phoenix. So I think we just chill. We can like use a food, but that's not really a good trade. We're trading a food for nothing. So I think we're just saying go and hoping the God Eternal Captain doesn't hit one like the 5 spells in their deck because they don't seem to have any spells yet. Man, they are kicking here. All gas, 5 lands, all spells, and they're all bangers. Exerting on the Goose. I mean, it's dead. I don't think I want to trade Glorybringer for it. It is exerted also. Kind of a frustrating game. We've just drawn 8 lands. They've drawn 5. If we had 2 more spells, we probably win the game. If they draft 2 more lands, we probably win the game. I don't think we're playing too many lands. Like, we're just saying go. We just can't do anything. So they're certainly in the same ballpark as us, which is kind of good to see that we're like, you know, if other players, I think this player's name is very familiar to me. I think they're like a pretty common Magic Online grinder. So if they're doing things that we're doing, that's good. It means we're on the right track. Oh, they should do more spells. All right. Are we just dead? Nah, we get food. I mean, she can't do anything. All right. I don't think blocking with Glorybringer is correct. Nope. That's Llanowar Elves. Alright, we are just dead. And they have like 50 power in the air next turn. I guess we'll just see what their next card is. Trying to get a little more info about their deck. Never miss. Alright. Tough game there. Drew a few too many lands. And they got some boom booms. I guess we don't really line up super well with their threats, honestly. We don't have a lot of ways to kill these things. We got Oko, but Roast is obviously not very effective here. Abrade, I suppose, plays, but it's not awesome. And then we could bring in Disdainful Stroke, honestly. I actually like that a lot. They're just playing a bunch of 5 and 6 mana Haymaker, or 4 and 5 mana Haymakers, and we have mana acceleration. I would say I don't want Stubborn Denial. Probably. And honestly, Bonecrusher Giant didn't seem very exciting either. Chandra kills stuff pretty well. Questing Beast attacks pretty well. Wolf is kind of hard to kill. Royal Scions, I mean, seems like fine. The loot effect is kind of nice, obviously, in the mid game. It can force our stuff through, makes Heart of Kiran better. I just don't know what we cut here. We cut all the Bonecrusher Giants? Maybe. Like, 2 damage don't kill much. Alright, let's try this. Not sure what all the cards in our opponent's deck, so Alright, let's go first. Once upon a time, show me the way. Botanical Sanctum. You'll love to see it. They could be playing their own Stubborn Denials, but I didn't put these cards in my deck to not cast them. Wow. Dispute? Alright, it's pretty loose against us. Only counters Scions and Oko, but I guess. Alright, so this turn's pretty good for us. We get to Chandra Abrade. Royal Scions again. So nice nice food here for Questing Beast. Loot away a Royal Scion, sure. Alright, we're gonna shock and exile top card. It is a land. Fine by me. We get to attack. It will attack Scions and them. I think. Puts it to 1. Same thing as last time. It's better to put it to 2. They can certainly block Questing Beast next turn. With a number of things. So it's not like we're free reign like we were last time. I think this is fine. Just happens. I guess I have 6. Loot again. Discard a Kindling Phoenix. Their hand must be good. Nothing? That's really sketchy. Okay. Let's plus our Chandra. Once Upon a Time. Yeah, I think I want to cast that. Green. Yeah. Mystic or lands? Kind of gross. Alright, and I think we're going to shock. Try and cast Oko. Right now I need to deal with my Chandra and my Beast and everything else too. They could have like, I don't know what they could have honestly. I'm just going to make my Llanowar Elf into an Elk and attack them. Magma Spray? Sure. This is pre-combat, so we can make a mana. Cast the other Llanowar Elf. They have like Brazen Borrower too. They have Stomp. Oh, they have like a million shocks here. That's pretty funny. I don't think our Magma Spray is very good against us, as noted. So I guess you need to deal my Chandra now, or I ultimate, and I mean theoretically it wins me the game. They draw Glorybringer, I suppose it's bad. Kindling Phoenix. How about an Elk? Heart of Kiran. Not bad. Okay. Do we ultimate the Chandra? Or do we keep playing Magic? I think we ultimate the Chandra. And then we probably Elk and then kill the Phoenix. Yeah, alright. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I could attack them, but I'm drawing a spell or not, so. Alright, they draw Glorybringer. Sure. First strike and trample. That was actually insane. I guess we did not play around that at all. Oh, man. If I lose this game with the emblem play, I'm going to be really, really sad. Alright. I mean, there's no good block here. I mean, I guess we could just block and leave Oko in play. Is it worth it to send Oko... to keep Oko in play? I think it is, actually. A Heart of Kiran by itself does nothing, so... Oko will go to 3, and they have nothing. Except for a Bonecrusher Giant. I think this is fine. It's all for you, Oko. Spell. Love it. I think we kill the Scions, because we can kill the Glorybringer next turn. And we can Elk it if we have to. Yeah, let's just keep them from drawing out on us, I think. We could be targeting them, but like I think that we're just like going to keep playing Magic. Obviously, we just keep drawing spells, we're fine. Is there a reason to put cards in our graveyard? Scavenging Ooze, I guess, so... And then let's make a food this turn. Okay. So in that game we drew 5 lands and all spells. Cool. Definitely think that their removal is not very good against us, which is nice. And Oko, the force is very good too. Need to be aware of their flyers, but Oko is very good there. I think these strokes are really good. I think Glorybringer is like the card, and being able to counter it for 2 mana is fantastic. I think I like cutting Bonecrushers. Feel pretty good about that, honestly. I think I'm pretty happy here. Stubborn Denial, like, I mean, countering a Planeswalker or a Heart of Kiran or a Stomp early in the game is pretty sweet, but it just seems too hard to get on, especially on the draw. I mean, they showed us a lot of Magma Sprays. I think we got to keep this end. They have Stomps too. I'm not thrilled about this, but we got to keep. Let's look at the food too, so we could draw a land or two. We're casting Once Upon a Time. We're not casting Scavenging Ooze. Especially do a Stomp. Kiora Behemoth Beckoner. I mean, alright. Rootbound Crag. It looks good to me. So it gets Oko attack Kiora. Imagine if they had Mystical Dispute too. That'd be sick. I mean, imagine they would have untapped it already if they had Mystical Dispute. That's pretty good. Kiora untap and get to Magma Spray, Mystical Dispute. Alright, and we're slamming it. If they have it, they have it. Like, if they just bluffed us because they waited, then whatever. Okay, let's draw a land next turn. Let's get this Questing Beast party started. There's lots to chomp on here. Chomp on. Land. God, you love to see it. Hey, questing buddy. You got work to do. There's knife work that needs doing. Attack them. And we're definitely attacking Kiora. Wait. That much damage to target player. Yeah, okay. Not all of them. That'd be silly. Chomp. A chomp. A chewy chomp. A chewy chomp. And yeah, I'd say we're pretty... As I was saying in the very beginning, this format is all about getting ahead on the board. Case in point. That's why a card like Kiora I just don't think is very good. I love Kiora. I tried Kiora in a number of decks with Heart of Kiran, and I think it's like a really cool card. And I like how they're trying to use it with 1-mana spells so you don't fall behind. If you're able to Kiora and spell, then you have that tempo. You don't lose that tempo. But if you're able to play, if you just play Kiora and say go on turn 3, I think that's just a tempo black hole. You'd think you can't do that in this format. But it's good to see that we're Glorybringers and Bonecrusher Giants, Royal Scions, Heart of Kiran, all seeing play from a notable grinder there. It's good for us. As I said, I think Rekindling Phoenix is good, but I think Questing Beast and Wicked Wolf are better. So, pretty happy with our choices here. I haven't actually drawn the Ooze yet. We didn't draw. We were playing one Ooze in the deck earlier today on stream. Never drew it once in any of our matches. I'd like to see how good it is. Seems like it would be pretty good, honestly. Definitely don't want more than 1 or 2, but... You on first? Sure. A little awkward on the lands in that we're probably going to have to play a fast land tapped later on if you want to cast this Chandra on turn 3, which we may or may not want to do, but getting the food for our wolf is awesome. Even if they kill our Gilded Goose. They don't kill Gilded Goose, also awesome. But yeah, we're probably playing Forest next turn. Ooh. Wild Slash, sure. Not a problem. Oko, Thief of Crowns. Again, if you want to play Chandra on 4, we got to play the Forest, and the Sanctum comes in untapped, or comes in tapped. We're just going to play the Forest and say go and give ourselves the option. So next turn we can play Oko no matter what, but we can decide to play Crag or Sanctum based on what we draw. Red, green. Turn 2 Llanowar Elf. Sure. Okay, so I think we're going to play Oko off of Rootbound Crag, and now we have access to Wolf or Chandra next turn. So, like, not scared of much here. They could have, like, Rampmaster or something, but, like, we're just going to Wicked Wolf it. Feels like Questing Beast would be the worst possible thing here. We just Chandra it, so... Yep, there you go, perfect. So Oko takes 2. We get to Wicked Wolf kill the Rampmaster. They get a few random tokens, but that's not a problem, really. Oko is just the most poorly designed card of all time. Holy old Glorybringer. Alright, we can't play it next turn, but... So I had to shock because of how we played our lands, but I think that having the access to the multiple possibilities is much better, so... Wicked Wolf is nice. And we still send. We're still racing here. It's part of the good thing is that all of our card advantage cards are also just real bangers, you know? Like, we're just attacking for 3 with foods and playing Glorybringer, and, you know, this is still a 3/3. It's hard to kill, so it just feels like it's just so easy to get ahead. Yep. I am not impressed. Still not impressed. illegal attack. You must attack, my friend. Should probably send the Llanowar Elf too, honestly. Like, I can't imagine Llanowar Elf matters at this point. It's just another random 1/1 idiot. So, like, you might as well attack with that too. Hey, I ain't them. Land for Glorybringer? No. Royal Scions is not bad. Doesn't seem like it's its best matchup here, but we probably just maybe Chandra and we minus on Rabblemaster. I guess we just smash, right? We smash for 9, and then we just Chandra the Rabblemaster, and they can't attack back, or we just kill them, and we just glory them next turn. Yeah, I like that a lot. This game is not about keeping Chandra in play. This game is about killing them. I guess I didn't need to do that first, I guess. Whatever. Just don't think it matters. Our cards are just so much better than our opponents. Like, if they had, like, Glorybringer this turn, maybe they could do some work. So they could kill Oko and Chandra and a 3/3, but they'd still stand in the backswing. So, I think they can't beat Glorybringer here, so... Yeah, Glorybringer is the kind of card that slams the door when you're ahead and catches you up when you're behind, which is a nice place to be. So, all right, red-green, like, Goblin Rabblemaster deck. Definitely sprays. I think I want the oozes here. And then, is it a braid or roast? They're playing Copter for sure, so it's a braid. I don't think we need roast against them. And then, I would like to cut the kind of like the planeswalkers. There might be a Heart of Kiran cut also here. Same idea. We just like board out the planeswalkers and be a big creature deck against decks like this. I think the Stubborn Denials are bad too, actually. So maybe we bring in like, you know what? Maybe bring in the 2 roast. Maybe actually bring in the Chandra. Chandra mops up real well if they manage to get some Rabblmasters in play and get some work done and go wide on us. That could be really bad, but let's try it. I think it's better. Maybe like just a single Chandra is better than the Chandra 6. But yeah, that's probably just bad. I don't know, let's leave Chandra 4 in. Yeah, curve's nice. Now we're super non-reliant on blue, so I guess we're not like fetching or anything, but man, it's been fine so far. It's definitely not perfect. You know, we've had a Rootbound Crag tapped once or twice, and needed to draw double red once or twice, but for the most part, the mana is good. Once Upon a Time and Gilded Goose hold it together pretty well, so... yeah, sounds good. The good thing about Once Upon a Time in this deck is that almost all of our threats are creatures. How do they keep no Llanowar Elf 2 hands in a row? So, like, this can find a Bonecrusher Giant, or a Glorybringer, or all this stuff. That's great. So, or a Wicked Wolf. Exactly. Perfect. I think we just Elves first. Mizzium Mortars? That's a card. That is a magic card that exists. I totally forgot this card exists. It's not a bad one either. A little less utility than Lava Coil in some ways, but Stomping Ground's better there. I have no double blue, but I have double green, double red. Yeah, it's whatever. Slight mistake there. All right. We're not wolfing for nothing, so I think we're just making a food, which I think is totally fine. I think our hand is pretty gassed up. We're in no rush. And Mizzium Mortars is good. That's a good top end kind of card. It's a card that could definitely come back against us. It's a card maybe we should play, honestly. I guess triple red's kind of tough. Rekindling Phoenix. All right. People have caught on to Rekindling Phoenix. Even though we're not playing it, we talked about it earlier on. I think it's a good card this format. Perhaps we should have answers to Rekindling Phoenix in our deck. Like maybe Lava Coil is better than Roast. Abrade? I mean, Abrade plays, honestly. We could just, like, end step Abrade and then kill it on our turn, which is fine. So we'll shock here. Just say go, make a food, Abrade. They have Glorybringer too? Wow. Okay. I mean, we get to Wicked Wolf that, I suppose, but that is a little scary. I guess if they exert, yeah. So they exert, we're still gonna make our Abrade play. And then we'll just Glorybringer the Phoenix token. Yeah, so Scavenging Ooze is extra good here. And they really went big post board. Usually these green decks are much more low to the ground. Rootbound Crag. Didn't really need to draw land. I don't mind shocking really, but so no untap for their Glorybringer. They still have 3 cards in hand. It's a lot. It's a lot. Glorybringer is non-dragon. They can't kill each other. Maybe we'll use the preview pane in these videos. Let me know in the comments what you think of the preview pane. So we'll put this like here. Just a little on the spot editing here. I think I like the preview pane. I keep zooming in on the cards to give you all a little extra, extra look at it, but we can just preview pane instead. Cool. Let's try this. Let me know what you think. So untap, upkeep. They have a lot of cards, man. Jeez. All right, we're definitely Wicked Wolfing. Don't know how this could go wrong for us, honestly. So, Wicked Wolf with 3 food. It's a good fight. Good fight. And we'll just say go. Ithing Needle. That is an unexpected card. I think I want to get my wolf to a 5/5, so I'm gonna sack one of these foods. They have Glorybringer, Mizium Mortars, 4/4s, etc. So I think that, but I want to keep one food. I think just for life purposes. Ithing Needle, interesting, very interesting. Wicked Wolf has been chosen, but they don't have anything else, so hilarious. All right. I mean, we're just letting her rip here. They have Mizium Mortars. We just kill them with the 5/5, so I don't think we're really worried about much in here. So I feel like in both of these previous matches, in this match and the previous match, we just outmatched our opponent's decks because we're playing all the cards they're playing, but just with other good cards too. The Izzet deck was playing, similar cards to us, but no mana acceleration and no Oko. And now this red green deck is playing similar cards to us, but no Oko, no Wicked Wolf, and just giving us a pretty big edge. The cards are just so good. 3-0. 3-0. Let's run that back. Oh, look who shows up here. The old Oko. The old Oko. This deck just seems great. Really like it. Really very impressed by it. The fact that it kills so fast, too, is really good. Like, the curve of Heart of Kiran, Oko, Questing Beast. I mean, that's got a Goldfish on turn 5, right? Like, turn 2 Heart. Turn 3 Oko, make a food, attack with Heart for 4. Turn 4 Questing Beast, make your food into a 3/3, animate Heart of Kiran, attack for 11. Yeah, it's easy turn 5. Imagine you have a Glorybringer on top of that too. Like, the cards are just so powerful, they just kill so fast. So I was surprised Glorybringer wasn't a mythic. Yeah, this hand is pretty bananas. One mulligans to 6. My OCD is just killing me. I'm sorry. This is like a little bit off. Can't help myself. I apologize. All right. Temple Garden tapped. All right. I mean, if they kill my Goose, which they probably won't because they're playing Temple Garden. This might be like a field deck, which I think would be good. All right. Give me a banned field deck. That's what I want to play against. Okay. Definitely just Oko here. They have a counterspell of some kind. Whatever. Usually the banned field decks do not play counter spells. Is this Scoop Leg? No. Alright. We're definitely gonna want to get Heart of Kiran down. And get Stubborn Denial. Ooh. Oh, okay. Completely different. Never mind. Bant Spirits. So we're gonna save Stubborn Denial for Collected Company. That's a big one. So demoralizing to try and fight against Oko. It's hilarious. Alright, they have Spellcaller here. That's pretty awkward. So how do we best play against Spellcaller? I mean, I guess we can Glorybringer of a Spellcaller, but I almost don't want them to play it. I think the best way to play against Spellcaller is just to literally do nothing. We might just cast an Elvish Mystic, honestly, and then leave up Stubborn Denial and create a food. However, if I do all that and I go to create the food, they can cast Company and play around Stubborn Denial. That's pretty next level, though. I'm going to... I'm going to cast Elvish Mystic and see what they do. Let's start there. I doubt they're going to Spellcaller this. If they do, we'll cast Heart of Kiran, so... Cool. And now I think we just play a land. Food up. Attack. And if they want to just raw dog Spellcaller, I'm cool. I guess they could play other spirits into speed too. But I think that's fine. Now we also have a Glorybringer online for next turn too, so Selfless Spirit. Okay. I think that's fine. That's fine. We have a Gilded Goose in play. So as long as Oko lives for one more turn, I think we're pretty happy. They flash in a Lord here. Pretty sad. They did not. That is awesome. And we're definitely just untapping. We're not going to take that Stubborn Denial here. Another Goose. Okay. Play. I mean, just comes down to like Company or Spell Queller. I think we're gonna cast Heart. Cool. And then I think we're going to cast Gilded Goose, and then make the food into a food. Or a elk. Let's just attack first. We could just make the Elvish Mystic into an elk, but getting the second Goose in play feels pretty good, so I'm gonna attack with just the food. See what they do. Cool. Play Goose. I'm feeling the end step Company blowout here, so I'm feeling pretty good. Rattle Chains? I mean, now I think our board is just vastly superior to theirs, so... Is it Jamoka's command? No. What is this? Another Rattle Chains. I mean, so they have a million Welkin turns, and we have a Heart of Kiran and a bunch of 3/3s. I would say this board state favors us. Attacking with the 1/1 says that they drew a Lord. But that's pretty weird. Oko. Me. Alright. We're gonna lose Oko here, but I want to use the opportunity to eat the Selfless Spirit. So let's I guess we can just crew with the food, right? Let's just do that. That's even better. What am I thinking? And then do we block on the 1/1? If they drew a Lord, their attack's kind of weird, honestly, because everything's attacking Oko. It doesn't make sense. So also we'll just Glorybringer it. Yeah, this is fine. Just block. Oko's done its work. Sure. Reflector Mage. That is not a spirit. I assume they are going to bounce the Heart of Kiran. No, bounce a food. Okay. We're about to attack for a lot. So now we're going to play Oko, and then probably make the Goose into a 3/3, and then it's acting with the Heart of Kiran also. I can't leave a Stubborn Denial. That's awkward. I think that's fine, though. I think I want to leave Elf. Heart of Kiran's so good. Oko's so good. Every game we play Oko, they just attack it 100 times and it never dies. I guess they killed one of them, but there's 4. Alright, well. Third 4, we have Heart of Kiran in play and Glorybringer in hand, so Alright, that was a good draw. That was definitely a good draw. So now they're lorded up. I don't know if it matters, because they have to attack with at least 2 things. Like 3, actually, I can chump block. And I get to Glorybringer the Supreme Phantom. Sure. And once you've boarded like Magma Sprays and stuff too, I think we're in great shape. So Spray, Abrade. Definitely interesting how many stubs do we want, if any? Because they're definitely playing company. But it's obviously pretty bad otherwise. It can stop like our removal spell too. Our Bonecrusher's kind of fine against them. Like they can counter it a number of ways. I would say Chandra's very bad. I would say the Royal Scions is bad too, honestly. Defending Planeswalkers is not easy in a matchup like this. But Oko is just so good, it's just stupid. Don't Roast, obviously. I mean, this is a spot where Lava Coil would be good and Roast would not, so that's a concern. Roast is mostly, I think, just to kill Lovestruck Beast, whereas Lava Coil kills most other things while also exiling Rekindling Phoenix and killing Glorybringer. I could see wanting Lava Coil over Roast and just like dealing with Lovestruck Beast, as it is. I think this is good. Bringing in 4 spot removal spells is pretty awesome. So to go along with the 4 Bonecrusher Giants, which would be pretty good. They kill most things. So we're not like super heavy on ways to kill Spellqueller, but we're gonna keep. We'll either find a red source or a Llanowar Elf effect, and we have Oko into Wicked Wolf. I have a little faith, I think. Port Town. Revealing Hallowed Fountain. Go. Bonecrusher Giant or Redlands. Alright, Redlands play, obviously, so use Stomping Ground. They have like the Flash Flyer here. It's kind of annoying, but not really the end of the world. So they get to at least get on the board. And then like they have Rattle Chains to possibly fizzle the Bonecrusher and things like that. They're shocking. And they're playing Mausoleum Wanderer. That card is good against Bonecrusher Giant. So if they counter the adventure card, then the adventure half goes away. So that's kind of lame. So no point playing pool tapped here because we just have 2 Sanctums anyway. I think we're just gonna Llanowar Elf. Honestly, it's not like amazing, but Wicked Wolf's really good. Another Sailor. This is aggro. 3 1/1 flyers for 1. Flying Men aggro. So definitely scared of Rattle Chains here. I almost don't mind just playing Oko. Make them start attacking Oko. If they have Supreme Phantom, makes them play it. They have Rattle Chains, they still can't kill the Oko. Just gains a lot of life, buys a lot of time, makes some food for Wicked Wolf. Can bridge the gap a little bit here. I don't think anything else is good. If I Wicked Wolf and they Rattle Chains, the Wolf is almost irrelevant. I'm gonna Oko here. We could like bluff like a Stubborn Denial or something. Yeah, we were repping it last game. Let's do that. Oops. Might have like a Mystic Dispute or something too, but no Rattle Chains. Okay, interesting. It's almost good for us, honestly, because now we have a pretty safe Oko. Deputy of Detention. Well, that is a nice target for Wicked Wolf. Or Glorybringer, honestly. Maybe we just Glorybringer. Just get that in play now. Yep, nope, can't cast it, never mind. I am mistaken. The life buffer from these foods is pretty nice too, so that is probably, yeah, that's just okay. They must have all lands in there or something. Like that's insane. Main phase draw card. That's like the most desperate play I've ever seen in my entire life. All right, cool. Not exactly the beatdown machine, you know. All right, it's a 4-0, going for another trophy with this deck. This deck is really good. I don't know what else to say. This deck is just so good. I have not lost a match this deck yet. I am currently 9-0 in 2 leagues. If you want to win in Pioneer, I mean, hopefully, again, there's obviously a lead time with these videos where I'm recording this Friday evening. I'm playing the PTQ on Saturday and on Sunday, probably. Will I play both this deck? I'm not sure, but I'm playing tomorrow at least. So hopefully, when you watch this video on Monday, it'll be the victory lap of me winning the PTQ, because this deck just seems insane. I don't even know what I would change. I don't know if I would change a card. Maybe some Sideboard cards. The roast could possibly be Lava Coils. Might be it though. I'm still not totally sure about 4 Bonecrusher Giant. I could see playing 3. I'm just not exactly sure what I would put in the main. Probably 1 Scavenging Ooze. Then that opens up a Sideboard slot that should maybe be like the 3rd Ferocidon for a little more help in the in Field of the Dead matchups. I haven't played against Field of the Dead with this deck yet. But I don't know if Revelry is necessary either, honestly. Could be like Thrashing Brontodon. Ooh, our first mana problems. We're on the draw. I mean, this hand is insane if we can cast our spells. We can't keep this hand. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan. It's unfortunate, but Pun mulligans also, so just keeping it fair. This hand is significantly better. Keep. Ship the extraneous once upon a time. Pun mulligans to 5. Spiring Vantage. Favored Hoplite. Okay. Interesting heroic strategy. I don't know if we'll be good against this, honestly. Their cards probably line up well against ours. Making 1 large creature. I guess you have Oko, right? Whew. Whiffing on Once Upon a Time is almost like the worst thing that can happen to you. Glad we didn't do that. I mean, if this favorite Hoplite gets to 4 or 5 toughness quickly, could be in a world of hurt. I mean, you can't really Oko it, honestly, because they don't have counters on it, too. This seems like a bad matchup. No blocks. No pumps. Okay. Dreader Arcanist. I mean, that card is good. Glorybringer. Alright, well. I mean, we are Certainly have a lot of FTKs in our hand. Chupacabras for all you newer players. But yeah, I think I'll add the big card image to the overlay. I'll make it look nicer too. All right, if all I have is creatures, this is going to be like shooting peas in a crap barrel or something. You clearly come to these videos to learn about Magic and to learn about euphemisms that probably don't exist. I mean, we're blocking. What do we kill? Probably the Legionnaire, I guess. And do I Glorybringer or do I Wicked Wolf? I guess Glorybringer? Just get that going ASAP. I mean, if they just draw a spell, like, I'm pretty scared, but we could maybe kill the Arcanist, because if they draw one spell, Arcanist makes it 2. And that could get them up out of toughness range. I actually kind of like that. Let's kill the Arcanist. So, like, if they draw a Defiance Strike, it's the cantrip that gives +1/+0, you draw a card. They could, like, play that, and then, like, attack with it, play it again. There you go, that's the card I was talking about. So, they scry to the bottom, which is good. So they draw another targeting spell. So yeah, I think killing the Arcanist was very, very smart. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but toot. Alright. Heart of Kiran. So if we Wicked Wolf, we can't actually win the fight. But I think we just want to Wicked Wolf kill this thing straight up. Because otherwise we're not doing anything. And this has to die before it's too big. So while not an ideal play, our opponent is clearly low on resources. And we have Glorybringer untapping next turn. I think our goal is just to literally not die. So if his favorite hot play can kill us through a blocker of his turn, so be it. But we get to untap and have at least one Glorybringer, if not 2, if we draw land. I mean, I think we block. Like, they have like double Titan strength. Wait, what? No, blockers. Like, this Goose doesn't really matter that much. Not dying does matter. And it's not even a chump, because they have to cast a spell. So ooh. That's a really good draw. Reckless Rage. That could win them the game, honestly. If we don't draw land for this Glorybringer, we could definitely lose. That's Record's really good against us. We drew land. Well, better lucky than good. Do they have another targeting spell? If they do, they could save it, so. They do not. 3 cards in hand still? Kind of like multiple feathers, I guess. Alright. That one's good. That kills Glorybringer next turn. I would like to kill this. This card's hard to kill. Yeah, I think we're back to being in trouble, honestly. Like, they're gonna Reckless Rage and kill the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Or kill the Glorybringer, and we're just out. It's not a card they can make bigger, at least, which is good for us. I got a bluff attack for 1 there, but... Their deck seems good against ours. Sure. Still have 4 spells in their hand, too. It's tough. Alright, no blocks. What are we drawing to here? I should have held that land in my hand. We have a Royal Scions in our deck. I'm being stupid. Alright, I guess we're just like, just getting the old Gilded Goose train going. Just gain some life, buying some time. Arcanist is drawing the McCarty return, which is pretty good. Alright, there's Clifftop Retreat. And here's Feather. And now we are in trouble. I believe they get the strike back to their hand from Feather. So they strike. Alright, so we're just gonna make a food, sack of food. We're not blocking anything, so. Alright, so they strike, we take 2, they draw a card. I believe the strike goes back to their hand. It's in the exile zone. I assume that is the Feather exile zone. We'll find out. They have 4 cards in hand. And now they have 5 cards in hand, yes. No dice. Okay, I think we are dead. Even on their mull to 5. I guess we drew a lot of lands, but maybe we could have like utilized our cards a little better. Like maybe we could have found a way to keep a wolf or keep that wolf. If we could have kept that wolf. Oh god! All right, we're just gonna go to the next game. If we could have found a way to keep that wolf instead of having it to just like make it be like a 4-mana terminate. I don't know if there was a way we could have done that, but this seems hard. Like, the card Reckless Rage is absurd against us. What makes our creatures good is they're so hard to kill because they have 4 toughness, and Reckless Rage just kills them. So, what are we even doing? Roasts. Abrade. Spray might be too weak. I would say we don't want Chandra. Questing Beast. Oh man. Questing Beast has Death Touch, which is like kind of nice. Maybe we just want Spray, just like it's just we just want early cheap things to do. Again, Lava Coil would look better than Roast here because it kills Feather. So Roast has been mostly bad. I would say Bonecrusher Giant looks pretty bad. Probably just cut all of them. Put in the 2 sprays. Stubborn Denial doesn't seem great. Still get the heroic triggers and stuff. It's probably this. This seems tough though. I guess Chandra kills Feather also. But so does Wolf with the food and Glorybringer. I was just like Oko the Feather too. Just Oko everything. So Oko's dumb. It's possible we don't want like Abrade or Spray because they're just too small ball. And maybe Chandra's better, but I'm not really sure. Definitely sure that Bonecrusher seems bad though. 2 mana shock is not okay. We're not even sure if 1 mana shock is good enough, so. Yeah, it's not going to play. Yeah, I spoke to you soon about the undefeated with the deck, I guess. Sounds good. Ship a Heart and probably the Roast. And so we draw a land. Say Heart of Kiran, Oko, Wicked Wolf, probably a good curve against them. Against most things, really. There's your land. The Elk ability not so great against Hoplite because it keeps the +1/+1 counters, so sure. Alright, they have the old triple 1-drop beatdown hand. Okay. I mean, we gotta play Oko here. Spraying a creature, just doing nothing else is just not okay. Does Heart of Kiran get in? I think it does. It's probably blocking too, but I think it's worth the 4 damage. Probably need to race them. Don't know what good target spells there are, honestly. I mean, they have they have the Reckless Rage too. If you go to block with Heart of Kiran and they have Reckless Rage, that's just a disaster. They're taking me? Sure. Go nuts. Am I dead? See how much stuff they have. We're gonna draw land for Wolf too, if we even want to interact on that axis. Nothing else. All right, they definitely have a God's Willing or something too. This just seems just too hard for us to deal with. All right, let's just fire up the Heart of Kiran, and if they have the Reckless Rage, they have Reckless Rage. They have a Braid. They have Boros Charm. Deal 4 damage to Oka. Well, I guess I'm an idiot. I didn't play around Boros Charm. I could have plussed Oko first. I just didn't think it mattered because I wanted to see what happened in combat first. I did not play on the card Boros Charm. This is a card that I suppose you can target your creatures with. And now we basically can't win. All right, that's pretty awkward. Yeah. Definitely seems like a really bad matchup. Kind of Mystic, and I think we're just gonna like Magma Spray the 1/2 just to try and guarantee victory somewhere. That was, we would have gotten one extra food out of a deal, and I guess the Oko would still be alive. I mean, they might have just Boros Charmed us and killed us, so maybe it just doesn't matter. But kill me. All right, so they have God's Willing. Okay, that's the stick. That's the stick. All right, well, we're just gonna hope they don't have God's Willing. And we're going to just taps it, right? Yeah, so we'll crew Heart of Kiran in response. And we'll stack the food and get blown out by a God's Willing. No? Wow. Well, we don't die here. Wouldn't take much to kill us from 7 life with a prowess creature and a heroic creature in play, but I don't know. Weirder things have happened, I guess. It's been a pretty weird game. And Boros Charm out of left field. Kill me? No. Okay. Okay. Glorybringer? Nope, can't cast it. Don't draw Glorybringer, please. Whatever else. I mean, they get to Defiance Strike off the Arcanist. I get to make some sort of a block. We're like pretty close to not dying here, but not quite. All right. So Send Clowns, Defiance Strike, something, and we're just gonna fire up Heart of Kiran and block some things and hope we don't die. So just hoping for a brick here. Well, I guess this prevents all damage to this, so I can't even block that. All right. So do I want to block with Heart of Kiran or Wicked Wolf? Probably Heart of Kiran. I guess this plays worse against Reckless Rage, but probably can't beat that card anyway, so... Alright, we'll just chump the 3/3. We'll chump... And we'll block the... Probably block the Arcanist, honestly. Actually, they have nothing in the graveyard, so block that. I guess just block this. Could have shown block this next turn, I guess. Take this and go to 1. So I died at any spell. I died at any spell anyway, so whatever. Alright. That makes sense. If it's not a spell, it's a creature. So, nope, not Glorybringer. Oko would have done it. That's a Botanical Sanctum, though. And now we're dead. Alright. Yeah. Seems like a really hard matchup. We're under immense pressure to kill their creatures before they get too big to kill. All their spells are cheaper than ours. Reckless Rage is bananas against us. Boar Charm is clearly bananas against us. Alright, yeah, so that's fine. Alright, so I guess we couldn't run the perfect 10-0. I guess. Sorry, everyone. It's my fault. I jinxed it. I talked about the perfect game in the 9th inning. Obviously gave up a bloop single. Happens. But still think it's deck's insane, though. Deck just seems really, really good. I'm not super worried about the Boros Heroic matchup. That's the first time I played against that deck in the history of the format. So it may actually be good if these kind of decks are good, but that's a few steps down the line. I think this deck is currently ahead of the metagame. That might be like a few steps later, which is why this is so much fun. The metagame just changes every day. And a PTG every day has been so awesome. But yeah, deck seems awesome. So I think that if you're looking to win, this is a great place to be. Flyers are great, tempo cards are great, Glorybringer's great, Oko's great. I imagine Once Upon a Time will get banned eventually. If it does, the mana base has to change. Probably gotta add like 2 lands to the deck, but the deck itself doesn't change too much. Maybe you play some 2-drops, whatever it is. Deck's sweet though. I think deck's really, really good. So for myself, for CoolStuffInc.com, for watching on YouTube, make sure you hop on over to CoolStuffInc.com proper for the companion article to this video, like there always is. I do a video Monday, article Friday on CoolStuffInc.com. Check all of those out, of course. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the Cool Stuff channel so you get notifications about the videos and their other fine videos as well. Christmas is coming. Go buy your stuff on CoolStuffInc.com. Card games, board games, miniatures, a whole lot more than Magic, but Magic too. So go buy your Glorybringers. Get 5% off promo code GYM5. Go buy your Christmas presents. Go buy code names for your family. And go buy Dixit, actually. Dixit is a really awesome game. It's a super clever, super simple game. Great for family gatherings. Nothing really to explain too much. Just artwork and kind of comprehension. And it's just really, really great. Dixit. Dixit. Go buy it on CoolStuffInc.com. Promo code GYM5. That's it for me. So hopefully I win the BTQ. We'll see. Deck seems phenomenal. And I'll see you fine folks next week. Thanks for watching. Jim Davis for CoolStuffInc.com. I'll see you guys next time.